What's up, YouTube? It's a new year, new you, new designs. So let's take a moment to discover what graphic design looks like in the new decade. Okay, look, I've done some extensive, completely reliable Googling to bring you a list of things to look out for in the design world for 2020. I cross-referenced multiple sites, found the consistencies, and then compiled this list for you. Design principles are changing all of the time, so let's try to stay up to date. Here we go. First, depth. Moving back in ZSpace and creating 3D environments, especially online, is big time. We can do so much more now with our computer and mobile screens. May flat design rest in peace. There is no reason why our screens have to remain flat. Let's create compositions that make us look into the screen instead of at them. Second, less is more. Or at this point, even less is more. Minimalism is continuing strong. As transparency is becoming more and more important about how consumers perceive a brand, stripping away all the extra bullshit is more in play than ever before. Minimalism welcomes small attention spans and easy interactivity. Though many brands will still try to overcomplicate the message and throw absolutely everything into the ad, it leaves a big opportunity for those to break through for those who don't. Third, gradients. This has got to be one of the biggest roller coasters in design trend history. The world hates them, then they love them, then they're gone, then they're back. I guess the shift this year is that they're not as much of a background element as they're more emphasizing the main focal point. Fourth, enhanced motion. And this one's no surprise. Motion graphics are always more fun to look at, and with new social media and website capabilities, there's no reason not to take advantage of it. I mean, look at Apple's website. And that's user-controlled motion at that. Gives me all the feels. 5, playful typography. Now this one was consistent in all of my resources, but I've seen this trend in every trend report for the past couple of years. Basically, have fun with type. Split your words onto multiple lines, make weird fonts out of simplified shapes or with crazy flourishes, make it transparent, animate it, really just kind of do whatever you want. Who needs legibility anyway? I'm just kidding, copywriters. 6, vintage. I guess it's out with the new and in with the old. From filters that make photography look old to muted colors that give a retro vibe, many brands will be trying things that pull at those nostalgic heartstrings. Pause, rewind. Let me be real with you. Here's my truth. All of these things are definitely things to keep in mind, but I don't really believe in design trends. I feel like we're trying to standardize an industry that's supposed to be creative. They're fun to look at and get inspired by, and I'm totally for that. But each project that you work on should be looked at with its own lens, not by what's currently in. I challenge you to go down your own path, find your own design voice. I kinda want you to forget about everything you just saw in this very video. Sorry for wasting your time. Don't listen to them. Don't listen to me, do the opposite. Break the rules. I far too often find myself being safe in my own design work. Some of that is brand mandated, but on the projects where I do have free range, I often stick to a safe color palette and what's accepted as a contemporary layout. There's a place for that, but let's do some things a little different in 2020. It's a new decade, one in which we have more freedom to disrupt. Going against the grain and doing something different is what gets noticed. It's what gets people to stop in their tracks, especially in this oversaturated ad world that we live in today. Plus, culture is changing so rapidly that doing this yearly design check-in just doesn't make sense anymore. If you are gonna look at trends, look for that emerging tech. Now that's where some real bad could happen. The sky really is the limit, so go design your own graphical rocket ship and take the off. I'd be really excited to hear your guys' opinion on this. Comment below if you're down with the trends, if you hate them, what you'll use, and what you predict they'll say next year. Subscribe to the channel and click that little notification bell if you care to see more. I am totally blessed to be a part of your design journey, and I'll see you when I see you, 2020 style.